Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, Oyetikachi. Good evening, Onoaha. Good evening, Happiness. How are we all doing today? Trust our day has been good. Good evening, Foinsola. Good evening, Oyetikachi. Good evening, everyone. How's our day been? Mine has been very fine. Mine has been fine. Very good. Thank God. Trust we can hear me. Please confirm that you can hear me, please. Hmm? Can you hear me? Okay. It rained like cats and dog here. Okay, flooding. On our which side are you at? No, which side are you at? Like where do you stay? Okay. I'm going to this side to Port Harcourt. Okay. 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 I stay in Lagos. I don't know from my side the rain was just falling small, 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 small. It was only raining cat, it didn't rain dog. Only cat. Good evening, Tina. So it didn't rain cat. It only rain cat, it didn't rain dog here. So it was not that heavy. So let's wait for others to join. Let's get ourselves ready for today's class. Today's class is going to be interesting. Today's class is going to be very, very, very interesting. Good evening, Esther. I'm happy to see you guys once again. Yes, it might rain both some other time. So it might rain both some other time. That's true. So no, I hope the rain it didn't beat you. Hope you only saw the rain. Hope it didn't beat you. Good evening, Lizzie. Okay, you're welcome. Good evening, Ayomide. So let's just start to wait for others while we take a cup of tea and have us relax ourselves. Because today's class is going to be very, very, very interesting. I've been emphasizing on the word interesting. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. So let's just start to wait for others. Let's give them about 3 more minutes, then we kick off. So Yes, that's true. Pepper soup. Pepper soup will make sense, gone. Eh? Yes. Oh no, that would be great too. So how far? Pepper soup. Distance is not a barrier. Say you forward me the type of pepper soup you order for yourself. Good evening. So I will make no wahala. Thank you. So the address, I know you said Port Harcourt, but where in Port Harcourt? I mean, we can also do online. No, you'll be taking drinking, and I will be chatting, be discussing. You don't need to do on prem. So that means you can even make pepper soup. That's great. Oh. So let's give every other person like 2 more minutes because I don't want us to miss today's class. I would like every one of us to follow so we can have. And trust me, today's class is very, 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 very interesting and it's a whole new level for us. It's a whole new level, a whole new service that we are going to learn. 1 minute more. And we are good to go. So I believe how many of us are here? 14 of us. Wow, that's what's going on. So what do you think, guys? Should we kick off or should we give them like 2 minutes more? About 14 of us here. Hmm? Rabbi, good evening. No lights. Oh, so okay, Lagos. Don't mind Lagos. Indicate in Lagos. Yes, let's give 2 minutes. That's right. I see 16 people now. Oh, hmm. Okay. So no light. Really. Sorry. 1 minute more. 20 people are here. So as you're coming in, quickly drop your hi. Let's know how you're doing. Let's know how you're doing. Comfort, good evening. Good evening, Gloria. Good evening, Chioma. Good evening, and in 10, 9, 8, 7. Good evening, Debbie. Good evening, Adeola. 3, 2, 1. Good evening, every one of us. So, um, let's start today's lecture. Good evening, Oluwaseun. So, I like us. Today's lecture is very, very simple. It's just that the slide is much. This so far the slides that are so far we've not covered so many slides like this before, but I purposely did this so we can have something to fall back on, something to read. You understand? Just to have, I just try to gather most of the resources that's going to help us, so we won't have to, you understand, do some other digging by ourselves. We might need to, but then I've just gathered enough just to help us understand this aspect of AWS services, Amazon services. So I'm not going to ask about yesterday's class. I know yesterday's class was great. I'm not going to ask about what we did. I know we all did well. So because of our time, we are just going to fly. So can I get a fly? Can I get a fly? Can I get a fly? Let's. Can I get a fly? We're about 25 here. Hmm? Can I get a fly? Okay. At least let me get like 13 flies. Over there, you're welcome. Okay. Okay. What's rocket red? Countdown. Lift off. Change that one again. Melvin. Hmm. I'm just saying that name for the first time. That will be okay. Okay. So let's fly. I've not seen some persons, I guess Miracle. Who else again? But let's fly. Let's fly. Okay. Lazy. So we'll be talking about machine learning. I know some people be like, what? Machine learning. What does so we'll be talking about machine learning. That's ML for short. So just so we know, majority of us have heard of machine learning. We've heard of AI, kind of what is trending. Even some of us that must have done a deep dive on cloud computing, most especially in the AWS cloud computing, will have noticed some new certifications that are just out. That's the AI, cloud practitioner AI, and the associates. So we're going to be talking about machine learning. So how many of us are excited about this? Me, I'm excited because I know some of us will be like machine learning. Which one is machine learning again? What does machine learning have to do with cloud computing? Trust me, it has a lot. Now, machine learning, AWS also offers machine learning services. You understand? AWS kind of all what you need is in AWS. Every service, everything you need to help your business is in AWS. Hmm? So I don't actually join the live class due to work, but I download it and go over what I miss. That's great, Melvin. I guess there are some other persons together, but that's great. That's great. So without further ado, let's dive in. So, with just an introduction now, I would like us to know there are about 20, is it 20? When last I count, 28 or thereabouts of machine learning services that AWS offer. There are about 28 of them. Now, we don't need up to 10 for our level. Yes. So, but I decided to just make it a round figure. Get it? 10 of them. So we can just have I have ourselves balanced and well okay on the machine learning service. So if we just see now, these are the 10 key machine learning services. Yes, in AWS. These 10 are the key ones. There are about 15 going to almost 20 of the other ones. But these are the ones we'll just be covering. And this is, trust me, this is more than okay for us. You understand? And for machine learning, we don't need to. Good evening, Olushola. Yes. And for machine learning, we don't really need to know deep, know deeply about it. No, no, we just need to know. Okay, this service, what's the name of this, what it does, you know, what it cannot do, you understand, and the rest. So that's just what we need to know about these services, these machine learning services. Trust me, you just need to know. And it's very, very simple. It's not something that it's not complex, it's not hard. And there's no hands-on, there's no demo, there's no hands-on, there's no knowledge check on this. Just questions because there are about 39 slides here, 39 slides. So trust me, we have a long journey. So let's dive deep in. So just so we know, AWS offers machine learning, not offers, sorry. They have machine learning services, ML services. So let's first of all, before we start talking about the machine learning services that AWS offers, let's first of all know, some of us already know what machine learning is, like ML. So let's first of all know what machine learning is from the very basic. So machine learning is a type of artificial, that's AI, that performs data analysis tasks without explicit instructions. So now take note of that data analysis. Take note of that data analysis because the world runs on data. You understand? Data is like key thing. So so far we've partially not moved away from data like that because we know everything has to do with data. You understand? You have maybe your code, and the rest of them, files, and the rest of them. So you basically just bring them, and these machine learning services are managed services. So it's not something we have to start building from the scratch. So you understand? So the AWS managed services. So let's proceed now. So the machine learning is a type of AI intelligence, and I'm going to be telling us. I probably create a slide that differentiates between AI and ML. So when I say AI, I mean artificial intelligence, and when I say machine ML, I mean machine learning. So I believe we all understand that now. So take note of data analysis. So machine learning technology can process large quantities of historical data, identify patterns, and predict new relationship between previously unknown data. So you can perform classification and prediction tasks on documents, images, numbers, and other data types. So, for example, a financial organization could train a machine learning system to classify fraudulent and genuine transactions. So, the system identify patterns in known data to accurately guess or predict whether a new transaction is genuine. So now, one thing I want you to just take um, home, just know that is actually what comes to your mind when you hear of ML is actually a ML model that has been trained, you understand, for a specific task where human being no longer need to carry out some things. by themselves. Some, you understand, machine learning is a subset or is under AI, and I'm not really going to go deep into it. There are machine learning courses on Amazon. They are vast. No, even before the certification came out, that was it not last month or thereabouts. There are so many. I don't know, last 2 months or thereabout, I covered the course on machine learning, and trust me, it's a lot. It's all about, from what I could get, it's all about building machine learning model too for some specific tasks. There's also one we call Bedrock. Do you understand? So that's just by the way. I just want us to understand that machine learning is not really something that is kind of tedious or kind of no. So with AWS provided machine learning managed service, manage learning machine learning services, they make things easier. So before, what would happen is one would have to train these models, you understand, to perform this specific task. So with machine learning on AWS, the machine learning that AWS services, AWS offer, you understand, all you need is to get the data. You understand? Get the data, whatever data it is, and uh, the data is going to be the source, and you can perform whatever tasks you want to perform on it with the help of these machine learning services. So let's move. So let's see some of the benefit of machine learning. So data is the critical driving force behind business decision, as we all know, decision making. Modern organizations generate data from thousands, including smart sensors, customer portals, social media, and application logs. You understand? Data's data. Maybe when we do, many of us who are data analysts, we understand what it means, what I'm trying to say. So we get data from a lot, IoT devices, and the rest of them. There are vast of them. I'm not really going to go deep into this, but how can this data be managed? You understand? How can users or organizations, you understand, uh, make decisions on this data, you understand, without having to build up things, without having to um, do all these things manually. You understand? The IT world is growing fastly, so people are coming up with technologies, you understand, that can help better or make humans' life easier. That's the main reason behind AI and ML. Hope you understand. So uh, that's just to let us know something. So machine learning automates and optimizes the process of data collection, one, classification, and analysis. So business can drive growth, unlock new revenue streams, and solve challenging problems faster. Think of automation, automating the process. And I don't know if we talk about Kubernetes. So okay, no. We won't need to talk. That's for the DevOps. But we might touch it. We might touch it a bit. So DevOps is all about automation. You understand, following a particular culture and to make things easier, where things are no longer done manually. So let me just put it like that. But one thing we need to understand about all these services is that just to make life easier, you understand, people no longer have to do things, you understand, by themselves 100%. You can just train models, you can come up with services that can make these things easy, that can automate the tasks for. So let's see some of the benefits of enhance of machine learning. So one is enhanced decision making. So machine learning system can process and analyze massive data volumes quickly and accurately. Just so we know, these ML models, they are being trained and they are tested. You understand? They are tested over and over again before they move into the production level where users can now make use of them. So when they say the process and analyze massive data volumes quickly and accurately, you understand, these models, this ML system have been tested before it's taken out to be used. So they can identify unforeseen patterns in dynamic and complex data in real time. So that's just one of the benefits that many of them. So automation of routine tasks. So machine learning algorithms can filter, sort, and classify data without human intervention. Mm? So they can summarize reports, scan documents, transcribe audio, and tag contents tags that are tedious and time consuming for humans to perform. I hope we get the idea now. Here, we are talking about automation. So you understand, just to make it easier for humans uh, to do. You understand, automating routine and repetitive tasks leads to substantial productivity gains and cost reduction. So I before we start talking about all these services, trust me, all I need to do is to remember the name. I still remember there's some ones I didn't add here, like forecast, like okay, I added Kendra, Bedrock. I didn't add Bedrock. Once I hear their name, I know what they can do. So you understand? I know what they can do. So trust me, you can't have all the definition of all these services in your head. Like I mean, over 200. Come on, you don't have a terabyte of data. Your brain can't take as much as that. So once you know, name gives things meaning. Excuse me. So something, even non-living things and living things, you understand? Everything has a name. A name gives life to a thing. That's just so me. I believe if you want to know thing, if you want to remember something, or you want to, apart from you being able to remember it, may understand maybe after saying it or about once something has a name, you understand, you can easily remember that thing. You understand? For example, pencil. What comes to your mind when you hear pencil? There are different type of pencils. So what comes to mind when you hear pencil? You know, writing, drawing, and the rest of them. So just know the names of these services. And know what they can do. By their name, we know what they can do. So let's proceed now. The third one is improve customer experience. Machine learning transforms customer experience through personalization. So, for example, retail recommendation products to customers based on previous purchases, browsing history, and search patterns. So the other one is number four is proactive resource management. Organizations use machine learning to forecast trends and behavior with high precision, like really high precision. For example, predictive analytics can anticipate inventory needs and optimize stock levels to reduce overhead costs. So you can predictive insights are crucial for planning and resource allocation, making organizations more proactive rather than reactive. So these are just some of the benefits of ML, machine learning. So let's move. So I want to quickly cover the differences between machine learning and AI, so we can know the difference between both. They are not the same thing. So let's see that now. So why the terms machine learning and AI are used interchangeably, they are not the same. Machine learning is one of the many branches of AI, like I said earlier. So why machine learning is AI, not all AI activities can be called machine learning. I hope you understand. So artificial intelligence is an umbrella term for different strategies and techniques used to make machines more human-like. So AI includes everything from smart assistants like Alexa, and we're going to see a service in AWS, you understand, that acts also like Alexa. Everybody knows Alexa now. Is anybody that's not know Alexa here? We've not heard of Alexa, we've not heard of that name again. And there's even an history behind Alexa. That is actually it's actually a human voice. You understand? And was it not in don't let me talk about it. Do your research. It's actually a female's voice. You understand? Back in the 90s, was it not Apple or Jerry Bowder, first of all, they used the female voice, then later they sold it to was it Google or thereabouts? I don't know. I've forgotten, but there's an history behind this, behind Alexa, behind what else again? Oh, there's one other one. Who can anybody? Alexa, anybody can tell me again? Hmm. Um, anybody? Anybody? Or nobody? Who are we typing? Yes, I read the story behind the voice. Okay, that's true. So Siri, yes. How many of us remember that film, Siri, that Indian movie? How many of us remember that Indian movie, Siri? Yes, Siri, Siri, Siri. It's not Siri, oh, it's Siri. How many of us remember that movie, Siri? Hmm? How many of us have watched that movie? Okay, we in Nigeria they come saying Siri. It's not Siri, oh. Alexa and Siri. Yes, it's Siri. You let your tongue roll, Siri. So let's continue. So chatbots and image generators to robotic vacuums, cleaner, and self-driving. See, like, okay. There's one other Indian movie like that too. So let's continue. I don't the slides are much, so I don't want us to spend more than I already said I was going to add extra 30 minutes. You understand? As a result of we not having our class on Monday. How many of us want extra 30 minutes? So we're closing by 9:30, 9:45. How many of us like that? How many of us like us to be closing by 9:30 today? Oh, everybody wants us to close by 9:30. Wow. That's great too. Okay, I was just kidding. Okay. So let's continue. There are about 32 of us here. So in contrast, no, sorry, we are not closing by 9:30. Don't mind me. We're not closing by 9:30, we're closing before 9. Let's see. So in contrast, machine learning models perform more specific data analysis tasks. So this is the main focus of machine learning. Machine learning. So there is data. Okay. There is data. You understand that we want to perform some tasks on. You understand? So there are machine ML models that have been trained. You understand, to perform these tasks on this data. Different type of data, different type of machine learning models. You understand? And we're going to be seeing them. So, in contrast, machine learning models perform more specific data analysis tasks like classifying, classifying, what is going on? Classifying documents, labeling images, or predicting the maintenance schedule of factory equipment. So, machine learning technology is primarily based on mathematics and statistics. Yes. Okay, let's see. We'll close by 8:30. Let's see. So, primarily based on mathematics and statistics, while other types of AI are more complex. Trust me, there's one other one like that that is more complex. It's no joke. Eh? It's those people that the Sabimas gone, that their head is hot. I know of a lady like that, a friend of mine. She won't have. She's doing her PhD now. All those ones they are hot. So, can we fly? If you like us to proceed from here, can I get a fly? Deep learning, yeah. Oh, let's don't go there. Oh. Hmm? Let's don't go there. Let's don't go there. So if you like us to fly, can I get a fly? Okay, Esther fly, Onoha fly, Melvin fly, Oluwaseun fly, Debbie fly. Yes, I need more fly. Only fly. Chidogo fly. Ndebweze fly. Ayola fly. Oluwaseun fly. Not like I'm saying your surname is fly. Oh. Hope you get it. I'm just, it's what you drop here. I'm just fly, so you understand. Lizzie fly. Hope you understand. I'm not calling anybody's surname fly. I'm just, hope you understand. So, Bibian fly. Rabi fly. Okay, Ali fly. Okay, Chi Alex Uche fly. So let's proceed now. Now, let's meet the first one. So let me jump back a bit so we can know how many services we are covering today. Okay, Jibo, Ajibo fly. So we're covering this 10. So get set. Let's cover this thing. Now, every one of them has is they serve a different purpose. You understand? No, to they can be work, they can be integrated together, like Lex and Amazon Lex and Connect. Maybe I will even explain that to us. So just zero your mind to 10 machine learning services that we're covering today. So let's fly back now. Oh, now let's talk about the first one, Amazon Comprehend. Some of them, their name don't go with what they do, sha, as one thing. But some, their name tally with what they do, like the service they produce. So Amazon Comprehend. So uses natural language processing, for short NLP, to extract insight about the content of documents. So take note, this one extract insight about the content of a document. So comprehend, and then they will send another service just after this. Uh, Kendra does almost the same thing, but different. They serve different purpose. So it develops insight by recognizing the entities, key phrases, languages, sentiments, and other common elements in a document. So this machine learning is trained specifically for documents type of data. Let me put it like that. So it is a fully managed and serverless service. It is a service that helps you understand, one, and analyze text using machine learning. So think of it as a smart assistant that reads and interprets large amounts of written information, just like a person would. Hmm? So let's look at an analogy. So imagine you have a huge library full of books and you want to find out what topics are covered. One, how people feel about the stories, who the characters are. So instead of reading every book yourself, imagine a library. Imagine a library, all the books that are there, and you want to find out these three things. So instead of you reading every book yourself, you have a super smart librarian. So that's Amazon Comprehend to the rescue, who can quickly scan all the books and provide you with summaries, feeling expressed in the stories and details about the characters. So it can do all these things for you and get you what you want. So let's see the key features explained. Let's see. So topic detection. So according to it's going to detect the topic. So if you input a bunch of news articles, Comprehend can tell you the main topics like sports, politics, or technology. So it analyzes the text to find common words and phrases, grouping them into topics. Hmm? So sentiment analysis. So if you have customer reviews for a product, it can determine if the feedback is positive, negative, or natural or neutral. Sorry. Hmm? So how it works, the service looks at words used and their context to gauge the overall feeling. So let's move to the other three, like exam keep on exactly. So let's move to the other one. So entity recognition. So in a textbook about a movie, it can identify names of actors, the movie title, and location. So it can do all this. Amazon Comprehend can perform all this. So it is trained for this specific purpose. So it scans the text and highlights specific entities, categorizing them into types like people, places, organization. So there's another aspect of it that's language detection. So if you receive feedback in multiple languages, it can automatically identify each language for you. So you don't have to do this by yourself. Imagine you're having people uh, feedback from customers that speaks Portuguese, China, and Indian, the rest of them. And these are feedback from customers. How can you automatically identify which language is which? You understand, to kind of see how this can be interpreted. You understand, because there are also some machine learning services that can also interpret languages for you, and we're going to see it. So with Amazon Comprehend, all these things can be done. So how we talk, it analyzes the text patterns to determine the language being used. Can you tell us what the movie is about? Yes. So there's also something called Amazon recognition, and we're going to see that later. And there's also service too that can do that too. Yes, fine. When we get there. So just think about it. It can help you summarize what the data is all about if it's being trained to do that. So you understand. But there are specific ML services that does that. Hmm. So let's see some of the use case, how it works. So there's an input, there's a processing, there's an output. So there's always an input. So you provide the text data, which can come from various sources, documents, and the rest. So the service uses ML algorithms to analyze the text. So this involves breaking down the words, understanding their meanings, and recognizing patterns. So outputs. So sorry about that. So the output, Amazon Comprehend returns insights such as a summary of main topics, sentiment stores like positive, negative, list of recognition, recognized entities, and their types. So it does all this. Hmm? So use cases, customer insight, like we say, content organization, market research. Hmm? So I don't. Can we move? We have 9 more to go. No. Can we fly? Are there any questions? Can I? Can we fly? Hi. Hello, ladies. Can we fly? Trust me. When you go over this again, I've given us everything we need. Seriously speaking. Wow. It's almost break time. Can it be used in trading? Now, this there's someone that wants me to help this trading you're talking about. There's someone that wants me to help them run a code on AWS uh, for um, um, for forex. So when you talk about trading, I don't want to stop because time has gone. So I'm so sorry. There are some questions I won't want to cover, but trust me, you guys can drop these questions on the Telegram, and I'm willing to. So I just want us to cover all the services for today. And trust me, I love our response and our questions. Trust me. But if we don't complete this, it's not going to be good for us to do some carryover. Hmm? So Ayola, yes, it can be used. There's some ML service behind the hood. Also, AWS is trying to creating some ML service that can also like a bot. Yes, a bot that can also perform trading. So basically, it gives you an insight to trends, decision to better and grow your organization or businesses. Oh no, you know book, you know book too much. So that's it. So let's move. So let's talk about Amazon Kendra. So Amazon Kendra is another ML service offered by AWS, depending on the input you to give to it. Yes. So Amazon Kendra. When we start covering other ML services, we are going to understand some of their differences, and you can't give one just because an ML service, you can't give it the task of another ML service. You understand? It won't perform. It won't be able to perform that task just because the data does not mean it's going to be able to perform that task. So let's continue. So Amazon Kendra is an intelligent search service that uses natural language processing and advanced machine learning algorithm to run specific answers to search questions from your data. So this one does it intelligently. So it is an intelligent search service. So that's what makes it different from Amazon Companion. So it is powered by ML also. It helps organizations quickly find information across various data sources like document website and databases. So similar to having a highly knowledgeable librarian who knows exactly where to find the information you need. Just imagine, I'm just saying, for example, just imagine you have a Kendra in your house and you've misplaced your will I say your car? No, your car key. Just imagine. You understand? So it's an intelligent searching. Once it knows is your car key that you're trying to find, just leave it alone. It's going to help you get your car key. So imagine you have a massive filing cabinet filled with documents, email, and reports, and you need to find a specific information, and you're going to provide this information you want to find. So instead of sifting through all the papers, you have a smart assistant like Kendra to the rescue that can search through everything and pinpoint exactly where that information is located. Trust me, this is a breakthrough for us. Seriously, this is trust me. Who would not need something like this? So there are so many services, there are so many companies that are using Kendra. And if you go to the Amazon website, you're going to see so many organizations, sorry, that are using Kendra. I'm not going to cover in, I don't want to talk beyond this. I want us to move it. I need to be focused. So let's move on. Hope you understand the analogy. That is an intelligent search service. Kendra, intelligent search service. Kendra can help me find my car key. Anything that lost, I can get Kendra, and Kendra is going to help me get it. So just know Kendra to the rescue. So let's see natural language search. So example, you can search, you can type a question like, what are the benefits of our new product? You see, and receive relevant documents. So Kendra understand the intent behind your query and retrieves the most relevant results. So content ranking, example, when you search, Kendra ranks the results by relevance, ensuring the most useful information appears first. How it works is just machine learning to access which documents best fit your query. So we understand there's also injection. That these are the key ones, key features I draw out for us. So how it works. As like I told us, there's always an input. So users input search queries in NL. Kendra analyzes the query and searches through indexed documents across connected data sources. So it returns ranked resources, highlighting relevant documents and snippets. So enterprise search, customer support, mostly customer support use Kendra. Hmm? Let's. Are there any questions? Okay, let's fly. So now this is another Amazon ML service. Amazon Lex. Amazon Lex. So it's an AWS service for building conversational interface for applications using voice and text. So with Amazon Lex, the same conversational engine that powers Alexa is now available to any developer, enabling you to build sophisticated natural language chatbots into new and existing applications. Good evening, Prega. I guess you're just joining. So you can hop in. You're welcome. So think of it as a virtual assistant capable of understanding and responding to users' inquiries, similar to how Siri or Alexa works. I believe everybody has heard of Siri and Alexa, so we understand what Amazon Lex does. So imagine you have a helpful chatbot that can answer questions and perform tasks based on what you say or type. Hmm? Instead of needing a human to assist you, this virtual assistant can handle conversations and provide immediate responses. Like I've joined some meetings and I noticed behind the hood, some persons are using Amazon Lex. There is questions about I will ask it after you explain. Oh, okay, okay, no problem. So let's proceed. So it uses natural language understanding. Users can ask, book a flight to New York, and Lex understand the request. So it interprets the user's intent and extract necessary information from the conversation. So there's also a voice and text support. Users can interact via voice commands or typed messages. So now we can do all this through the Lex interface. So that's when you go to the Amazon console, you click on Amazon Lex, every other ML services, and provide the data and the rest. It's very simple. It's not something that is hard. So every of these services integrates, most especially Lex, integrates with AWS service. You can connect Lex to AWS Lambda to execute backend functions. How many of you still remember Lambda? How many of us remember this guy, Lambda? I believe we still remember. Anybody? 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 Going? Going. I just need one keyword for Lambda. Going, going, ching ching, going. Okay. Let me wait for some second while we drop it. So how it works, this allows Lex to perform actions, okay, like checking flight availability or placing orders. Yes, Papa Lambda, serverless guy. So how it works, input, users provide input through voice or text, processing Lex analyzes the input, determines intent, and extracts relevant information. Yeah. So it generates a response which can either be a simple answer or trigger a backend process. So customer support also and booking system. So these are the two use cases. There are even more, but I decided to put these two. You understand? So let's cover one more before we go for break. We know we've covered three and we have seven more to go. Amazon Connect. So this one is what it is. So it's an AI powered application that provides one seamless experience for your contact center customers and users. So it's comprised of a full suite of features across communication channels. Now, think of it as a virtual call center that can handle customers' inquiries seamlessly. So just imagine you have a customer service team that can take calls and respond to inquiries from anywhere. Instead of needing physical call center infrastructure, Amazon Connect provides all the tools needed in a single platform, just like having a fully equipped office in the cloud. So you see how Amazon Connect help has helped many organizations. So you see the role of Amazon Connect here. So let's proceed. So easy setup, omni-channel support. Customers can reach you via phone, chat, or email. So integration with other AWS service. So you can use Amazon Lex to handle automated inquiries within connect. Remember Amazon Lex? So you can use it to handle automated inquiries within Connect. So how it works, this allows for advanced features like chatbots in your contact center. So we've covered three so far. Hmm? I want us to just hold on. It will just take about 5 minutes. I don't like us to rush. I know I said there are about seven more of them, but then the key thing is for us to understand. So up till now, with all these materials I've provided, and if we are following and we understand the very foundation of it, while that's understanding machine learning, how is different from we've covered four. Seriously, wait, wait, let me check. Are we sure? One, two. Wow, that's true. Wow, really covered four. So let's hold on a bit, and from here we're going to take a break. So our break is we actually marking our attendance. It's not the break kind of like breaking time, please. Hope we understand. So it's not the break where we go and sip some tea, we can do. It's a break where we take mark our attendance, then we'll come back right. So far, so far, any question from the four we've covered, and who can tell me who can quickly let's see if there are no questions, can we get a fly and we're going to mark our attendance. If there are no questions up to now, anybody? Questions. Anybody have a question? We've covered four. Can we mention the four services? Four ML services we've covered. Anybody? Just mention the four. Anybody? People are just saying fly. Everybody say Amazon Connect, comprehend. Amazon Lex, okay. Amazon Connect, huh? Which other one? Anybody? Yes. We've not mentioned to comprehend Lex, Connect. Okay, remains one. Lex, Connor. It's not Connor. Kendra, comprehend. No, it's not Kendall. It's not Kendall. Okay, so that's good. That's good. So let's uh let's go for a break. Let's mark our attendance. So I guess we know where our attendance is, and we're going to take a break and come back. So just the next 2 minutes. So can we mark our attendance? Um, and we're going to come back. The next 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Debbie, you have 2%. Receive 80%. Receive it. Receive 80%. Is it your laptop or your phone or which one? Can you stretch your phone forward? Is it phone? It's like I'm seeing phone. Is it phone? I'm seeing phone. Is it phone? Ah, I said it. Come on, receive it. Receive it. Okay, so let's go for a break. Come and share your testimony later, Debbie, of the 80% of battery you receive. It's break time. So let's mark our attendance. Bye for now. Uh, Hello. I believe we are through with our attendance. Is there anyone that's still marking is our attendance? I believe we are through with our attendance. Huh? Are we through? Wow, Debbie, you're still here. Wow. You mean you, you, you received you received the miracle battery? So I believe no everybody has marked their attendance finish. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So can we proceed? Can I get a fly? Can I get a fly so we can continue? No, that 1%. Remember Jesus used that 1% can take you 3 hours. That 1% is 80%. Don't say 1%. See 81%. Don't see 1%. Don't see 1%. See 81%. So let's fly. Okay. So let's move to the next one. Amazon Poly. This one is very simple. Amazon Poly, and I won't spend much time. Very simple. Amazon Poly, Amazon Test Amazon Transcribe, Amazon Translate. Those ones they are not hard. They are not this thing. We'll just be passing over them. So Amazon Poly is a cloud service that converts text into live like speech. Very simple. You have a text and you need somebody to help you convert it to speech. You understand? Just call Poly, dial Poly's number, and you're good to go. So you can use Amazon Poly to develop applications that increase engagement and accessibility. So Amazon Poly supports multiple languages and includes a variety of live like voices. So I wanted to talk about the company I'm working for, but I'm not going to talk about it because there's no time. So with Amazon Poly, you can build speech-enabled applications that work in multiple locations and use the ideal voice for your customers. Also, you only pay for the text you synthesize. It's as simple as so. Think of it as a digital voice that can read any text out loud, just like a narrator in a movie. So we already understand what Amazon Poly does. You just so natural sounding voices, multiple language and accents, SML, SSML. So that's speech synthesis markup language. So that's all for Amazon Poly. It's not something that is really we need to really know about. I have a text. I need somebody to read it out. I need to read it out loud for me. You understand? Just call Amazon Poly and you're good to go. So there's always an input to provide an input, and the input is going to be text here. You understand? Amazon Poly does the processing for you, and there's an output. So there's also there's a way you can increase the speed and the rest, but that's no we're going to be talking about this. We're not going to be talking about it here. So use cases, e-learning, accessibility, and many of them. So let's proceed. Amazon recognition. Now, this one is another very simple service. Amazon recognition is what it is. This one is like I want to recognize something. You understand? So let me quickly call self definition. It's a cloud-based image and video analysis service that makes it easy to add advanced computer version capabilities to your applications. So this service is powered by proven deep learning technologies, and it requires no machine learning expertise to use. Amazon recognition includes a simple, easy to use API that can quickly analyze any image or video file that's stored in Amazon S3. So now take note of this. This one, you have to store the image in Amazon S3. Store the image in Amazon S3, store the video in Amazon S3. We all know what Amazon S3 is now. So there's a way you are going to link both Amazon S3 and Amazon recognition together. You understand? For recognition to be able to perform analysis on the video or image that is in the Amazon S3 bucket. So you identify objects, people, text, scenes, and activities in visual content. So think of it as a smart eye, imagine, that can see and understand what's in pictures and videos. So just think of a movie. You understand? There are actors in some movie, and think of which actor can I use. Me, I don't like all this Nigerian movie, so I can't really remain. But when you're talking about foreign movie, action movie, and all this, what are they calling it? All this Korean movie, I don't too like it like that. But we all know. Let me remember one. No way. How can I forget? Somebody should give me one name of an actor, common actor. Somebody give me one name. Let me just quickly. Korean movie. I don't like it. All those love me. I don't like shoot. I like shooting. Shooting movie. Let them be shooting. Let people be dying. Those kind of movies what I like. Yes, Bruce Willis. Yes. I mean, this is like you used to watch film. So imagine you have Bruce Willis and you have Amazon recognition that you've already told it, you understand, based on information you give it, that it should notify Bruce Willis in all the pictures, in all the images you provided. So what it does is this: it helps you figure out, based on the information you've given it, it helps you figure out Bruce Willis in all the images that you provided. If there are about 20 or 30 images, and they are saved inside an S3 pocket, you understand? Amazon recognition can help you identify the Bruce Willis among them. You understand? And even much, oh no, Jason Statham. Oh, that guy. I still watched his film last movie. I'm a war man, Mohammed. I'm war. I'm fire. Don't let me go. Don't let me see. Let's don't talk about. Let's move on. Let's move on. Nobody should hard for it. Let's move on. So we understand what Amazon recognition can do. So analogy. So imagine you have a highly skilled patient. I say no. Oh, I say nobody should. Let's not add more branches to the tree. Let's proceed. So we all know, we all understand when I say Amazon recognition. You understand? I'm not saying you should. First thing that comes to your mind is saying that, but no. So imagine you have a highly skilled art critic who can look at any painting or photograph or photograph and describe what they see in great detail. So instead of needing to analyze every image manually, Amazon recognition can quickly provide insight about visual context. So Amazon recognition needs no further introduction or explanation. It's very simple. So object and scene detection, facial analysis. Take note of that. That's how I used to remember Amazon recognition, facial analysis. So text detection and the rest of them. Yeah. So how it works, you know how it works. Security, surveillance, use cases. You understand? They are trying to catch someone. In all those American movies. I don't want to talk more. I don't want to dive deep into all the services because of time. Hmm? Oh, you people are pushing me. You people are pushing me. Oh. So let's proceed, sir. No, we understand. We understand Amazon recognition. So let's proceed to the next AWS service, ML service. SageMaker. So now, SageMaker is just chat from. I just collected the power back from the person that helped me to chat from. Expressible. So sorry that's in okay. But you can always have access to the video. You understand? They're always on the YouTube platform and you can. And I'm also going to summarize everything. I created the summary for all the 10 ML services at the end of this slide. So it's going to be very, very easy. It's like a take home. Okay. All this. So let's continue. So Amazon SageMaker is totally different from every other machine learning service. SageMaker, Bedrock, yes, mostly SageMaker and Bedrock, but we didn't cover Bedrock here. So Amazon SageMaker is a fully managed machine learning service. Now, with SageMaker, take note of this: data scientists and developers can quickly and confidently build, train, and deploy ML models into a production-ready hosted environment. So this one is actually building and training and developing machine learning models. Hmm? That's what SageMaker does. It's the ML service. So it provides a UI experience for running ML workflows that makes SageMaker ML tools available available across multiple integrated development environments. That's IDEs. So think of it as a complete workshop for data scientists and developers to create intelligent application. Hmm? So imagine you have fully equipped lab where you can experiment different different recipes to create the perfect dish instead of needing to gather all the ingredients and tools yourself. SageMaker provides everything you need to develop and deploy machine learning models. So machine learning models to help you in your day-to-day activities. Then let me tell us now. SageMaker is one of the widely used ML services in AWS. It's one of the widely used. So let's proceed. So data labeling, built-in algorithms, model deployment. So once trained, you can easily deploy your model to make predictions. So you understand, you actually train these models yourself. So developers, instead of them having to get the materials, I say materials, getting the data and everything, and the softwares to help to build this ML, you understand, all they need is to train this um, model, you understand, to perform this specific tasks that it wants, and they can be integrated into the applications. So you understand. So that's the work of SageMaker. You can see it's a whole lot different from every other ML services. Hmm? So how it works, you upload data to SageMaker for training. The service helps you build and train your machine learning models. There's also a place for testing too. So you can deploy the trained model to make predictions in real time. So use cases that are commonly used cases for Kendra for SageMaker is fraud detection, building models to identify fraudulent transactions, predictive maintenance, creating models to predict equipment failures. Hmm? The MSMs I was telling us about that is very, very, very easy. Amazon Tech Stacks, very simple. It's a fully managed machine learning service that automatically, what it does, very simple, extract printed text, handwriting, and other data from scanned document that goes beyond simple optical character recognition to identify, understand, and extract data from forms and tables. So this one extracts Did I miss something? Okay. This one helps extract data from scanned documents. So you understand that's what. So think of it as a digital reader that can turn paper document into editable and searchable data. It's very simple. Imagine you have a personal assistant who can take your paper documents and type out all the text for you. Imagine organizing it neatly in a digital format instead of manually retyping everything. Checker does this automatically. So all these machine learning services help organizations, firms, help them to focus more on the production. You understand? Focus more on their customers rather than building and doing. So it makes life easier for them. And the sad part of it is it also helps take off the need for any for or how will I put it now, for some employees, take off the need for some employees. You understand? There are some people that were actually doing this before. So when machine learning models are trained to perform these tasks, they are no longer needed. So that's just another story for another. Some of us already know this, and I guess that's why some of us are even moving into cloud computing. So let's proceed. So you see you're on the right track. So let's proceed. So key features explained: text extraction, form data extraction, table extraction. So these are the key features of Amazon Text Track. So what comes to your mind when you hear of Amazon Text Track? Very simple. So let's proceed. So you input, you upload documents, PDF, images. So this one has to do with documents. So the service analyzes the document and extract text from data and tables. It returns the extracted information in a structured format like JSON. Yeah, yes, something like that. Yeah. So use cases, document management, data entry automation. So that knows data entry. I don't want to talk about this. I don't even want to go deeper into this, but trust me, I know by now some of us will know that are just saying this will say, wow, I thank God for allowing me to open my eyes to learn cloud computing. So you can see the role, it's covering the role of a data entry, if not almost all. But we are not here to discuss about that. So let's proceed. So we have this one. This is another very simple ML service by Amazon. Transcribe is exactly what this is. Transcribe is an automatic speech recognition service that uses ML models to convert audio to text. Who can tell me what converts text to audio? Anybody? This one converts audio to text. Which Amazon ML service converts text to audio? We've covered it already. Anybody? Before the count of 10, don't go back. Nobody must reverse video. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know some people want to do this in 5, 6, 7, 8. Nobody. 9. Let me add 3. 10. What converts text to audio? This one converts audio to text. No. Text to audio. This one converts audio to text. No, Kendra, no, don't go lie on Kendra. Kendra does not do that at your lab, eh? Kendra, yes, going, chin going, starts from P, yes, kind of P, going, and gone. Yes, Poly, Amazon Poly. No, it's not Lex. Lex is the chat box. No, it's not Lex. So it's not Connect. So, oh no, Debbie, no. Have faith, Debbie. Have faith. Yes, it's Amazon Poly. So let's proceed now. So with stress and transcribe, you can improve accuracy for your specific use case. with language customization, filter content to ensure customers privacy or audience appropriate language. Debbie, let your faith be strong. So let's proceed now. So filter content to ensure customer privacy or audience appropriate language. Analyze content in multi-channel audio, partition, the speech of individual speakers, and more. So think of it as we all know, you understand, audio to text. You understand audio to text. Just drop an audio and you're good to go. Provide your text for the audio, just like YouTube. You understand how when we click on, but this one does it in real time. This one does it. Transcribe does it in real time. So you understand. If you notice, there are some YouTube videos that does not automatically produce give us the subtitle. Let me put it like that. But this one does that in real time. It does that also in real time. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. So like I said, it does that in real time. So it can be it can transcribe live audio streams. So we can also link it up with Amazon what's it, Amazon Kinesis. Yes. So for live audio streams such as conference call and the rest of them, speaker identification, customer vocabulary. So with Amazon Transcribe, you can any audio whatsoever does that in real time. So let's proceed. How it works: you input it, does the processing, analyze the audio and the rest, written text, and the rest of them. So meeting transcriptions, media subtitling. So let's proceed. Translate. This one is very, very simple. To translate. Just translate. So you understand, like Igbo to Yoruba, Hausa. Hope we get it. So translate a text translation service that uses advanced. I believe by now we already understand, and I already know by now we already understand what ML is. You understand? I mean, understand what I just want to. Don't worry. When we get to the end of this slide, we are going to see there's a summary. Just take the summary away. Now, for the associate level, there, there are just these key things and just some few other services, like 3 or 4 of them. You just need to add to this. And trust me, you're good for the associate level too. Yes, let's try the solution architect. You're good to go. That's how I was able to draw like 10, add like 3, 4, just roughly 4, and you're good to go. So know what each of these ML services does and know some of their key features, most especially SageMaker, what's his name again? Recordation, Kendra, what's his name again? I am trying to look for those key ones. Kendra, SageMaker, Poly and Textract. Poly and Transcribe. Sorry. Poly and Transcribe. Yes, Poly and Transcribe. So those ones are the key ones. So translate. Yes, and comprehend. How can I forget comprehend? There's also personalization too. Amazon personalize. Yes, that was also an ML service, but I didn't draw it up here. Like I said, there are about 27 of them, if not more than. So key features of Translate, Amazon Translate to real-time translation. It does this in real time. You can translate website content instantly for users in different languages. So like I don't want to talk about the AI company now. So we are actually working, they have services that they are training models. You understand? Because I actually work on the architectural aspect of it. Because I actually work on the architectural aspect of it. So you understand. So I kind of understand, but they are not using Amazon again, like I told you. Okay, like I told us already, we've moved away from AWS. We are now in Google. Hope you understand. So let's proceed to support multiple languages, customer technology, custom terminology. So, example, you can add specific industry terms for better translation accuracy. Hmm? So, how it works, the service learns from your custom terminologies to improve translation. So, the use case, website localization, global communication, and there are many of them. So, at this moment, and I believe we've covered, and I believe we have about one or two. I don't know. So can I get a fly? So it don't be like I'll be talking too much, and it's like I talk a lot, but it's my job. I have to do the talking. So can I get a fly? Would you like us to proceed to, is it the last one? I don't know. Can I get a fly? Hello? Are we still there? Hello, ladies. Ladies and ladies. Can I get a fly? How many of us do we still have here? Yes, like Google Translate. Yes. Wow. We are still here. Wow. Let me see how many of us are here. About 31 of us are still here. Okay. 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 So let's proceed. Let's go back the last one. Oh, that's the last one. So in summary, recognition, what's to come to your mind? Face detection, labeling, celebrity recognition, like I told us, transcribe audio to text, examples, subtitles, Amazon Poly, text to audio, take note of transcribe and Poly. Sometimes I mix transcribe with what's the T there again? Textract. Yes, I have sometimes, not every time, sometimes. So take note of that. Audio to text, text to audio, Poly, and transcribe. So translate is what it is. Translations. Lex, build conversational bots, chatbots. So connect a cloud contact center. Amazon Comprehend, the NLP, SageMaker, the machine learning for every developer and data scientist. That one is very easy. So Kendra, ML powered search engine, and Textract detects text and data in documents. So that's all. Wow. I didn't even know we are going to be able to complete within these few minutes. I know I rushed, but trust me, that's what I want us to really understand. And I just told us all you need to just know is their names. You understand? As I was able to help us gather these resources. So it can be very, very easy for us to understand. So are there any questions? Any thing that is not clear? Hmm? Any questions? Anything that is not clear? Huh? Hello? Yes, this is where I wanted to ask. What's that? What's that? You know, any question? Okay or not? So I did a very great job. Is that not so? Clap for me now. Clap for me. Eh? Clap for me. I kind of foresee our questions. I will reward because I joined late. That's fine. But sir, does it mean that they cannot do the same thing? No, they can't. Like I said earlier, they deal with data. Majority of them don't deal with data. So you understand? But they are trained ML system to perform specific tasks. You understand? They can be integrated together, like a call center. You understand? Can make use of Lex and Connect together. You understand? Use Lex to create the chatbot, and use Amazon Connect for to create the conversation. You understand? So they carry out specific tasks. They are trained for specific purpose. They are machine learning system. You understand? So they don't do the same thing, but they can be integrated together. Hmm? Any other question? We can even close. Clap for me now. People to know that I tried. Yeah, I tried. You understand? Like ChatGPT. Poll, yes. How many of us are still making use of poll and likes that we can input data and give an output depending on what we ask? Yes. And I can tell you this, what are they calling it now? AWS ML services even does more than ChatGPT and the rest of them. Yes, you can do your findings. So you understand? They handle even much more specific tasks and they do it in real time and they are updated. It's just that the most organizations think that is more costly because ChatGPT and the rest are open sources, so it's not going to be much more costly. Trust me, this is much more um, um, easy to use. You understand? So, any other question? We can call it a day. Hmm? If there are no questions, please can you just come on now? Can you give me a clap? Can you just about? I've really tried now. Eh? Didn't I try? We were able to. While I was creating these slides, I was sweating. I know. I want these ladies to get the best out of this. So I was just. What of Casey? Who is Casey? Mohammed, what's Casey? Thank you, Esther. Oh, thank you, Rabiu. So an organization can deploy a particular service depending on what they do, yes, or can they make use of all? It depends. It's like, what do you need? What type of data do you have? What tasks do you want to carry out on that data? They are not knowledge. Give us the last one, sir. What's the last one? So let me first of all answer on us. So it's like okay, I have how will I put it? I have a company that runs facial detection on images, or let's think of an FBI. You understand? They are trying to catch a thief. You understand? Or they are looking for someone. So there's a way they can make use of Amazon recognition and attach it to CCTV cameras to be able to identify the face of the victim. So you understand? They can't use transcribe to do that because it's an audio to text speech. They don't need that. So you understand? Because recognition does facial detection. So you understand? It's trained. It's a trained model for that purpose. So for fraudulent tax, FBI and the rest of them, and there's an organization in US, I've forgotten, that make use of Amazon recognition. It's like a secret service or thereabout. When I did my research, you understand, they make use of Amazon recognition. So every one of them have their purpose. But Amazon SageMaker is a bit different because you can use Amazon SageMaker to train models, machine learning models. You understand? So I'll use the word custom machine learning models. Okay, got it, sir. You're welcome. So, ladies, can call this a day. At least we closed early. I didn't know I would have just drawn up Amazon forecast, um, um, Amazon personalized, Amazon, and some few of them. But trust me, you can do your research. Just click on Amazon Machine Learning Services. Ayala, you're welcome. Click on Amazon Machine Learning Services to see the other ones. And you can also have a deep dive into all these ones. Go to the documentation. Yes, with Amazon SageMaker, you can train it to perform any kind of task that you want. SageMaker can do that for you. Hmm? Amazon SageMaker that can do that for you. But every other one has a specific purpose. They have been trained, they are trained ML system to perform this specific tasks. Like Poly converts text to audio. So you understand, you can't train. It does not train. Poly does not train. You can't use it's not a service that trains. No, no, no. All you need to do is to drop your your what are they calling it now, your data or your text into into an Amazon S3 bucket for Poly, and it does the rest for you. That is using SageMaker to train models to do all this as one of. Yes, yes. There's also a service with Bedrock. Bedrock does Amazon Bedrock does similar similar stuff like that too. Like I use there's one much there was one time one ML service came out sometime this year, and it was in I can't remember. So they were given the opportunity to use it and see how it looked like. So I think I even created a YouTube video for it where I came up and there was a prize to be won, but it came in late, so I didn't actually win the prize. Other people that are much more better, you understand, they won the prize. I've forgotten the name. I don't know if it's Bedrock. So you give it a task and it does it for you. You understand? So it's very simple. So you can use SageMaker to like, but trust me, it's not going to be managed now. Hmm? So if you use SageMaker to help you train all this, it's not going to be like now you use SageMaker to help you train a ML system that's transcribe. Hmm? Is not going to be. Yes, it's just well, I'm still working on creating a YouTube channel. Yeah, I didn't have much videos there yet. That's Jibola. I don't have much, just some little videos, but very, very soon. Very, very soon. I'm going to don't worry. You guys can just follow me on LinkedIn. Just bring up Balogun and you see one guy there. Um, and you can just follow me and you get some of my updates and some of the things I'm doing. I really appreciate. And I also connect back to. No, they are not knowledge check. So I understand now. I was thinking they can be deployed or built to do same thing as long as they are ML or AI models. Okay. So they can't be built to apart from SageMaker. Hmm? So let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. With this summary that I've given us, trust me, is enough for us to do whatsoever. For it's enough for us to have a deeper understanding of all these ML services have listed out for you. So thank you so much, guys. Thanks so much, ladies. I truly appreciate. I guess I a sage maker. I guess sage maker. Then if I can see. Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, thank you for dropping those questions. Lizzie, do you bye bye? Lizzie, wait, oh, wait. Lizzie, wait first. Oh. Thank you, Anoa. So there is no follow button on your LinkedIn. I connected with you quite a while ago. Oh, no following. Wow, I didn't know. I'm going to check that now. There's no follow button. Hmm. Send me a connect and I'm going to connect back to you. Hmm? That's Deborah. Thank you so much, ladies. Trust me, I'm so happy when I see you ladies just come around to come and learn. You understand? I truly, truly appreciate it. So let's call it a day. Okay. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye. So see you on Thursday. And that's my very wonderful colleague. That's in person of Professor, what's her name again? Ife will cover another wonderful. But hers is still going to be on cost optimization. So I decided to cover ML service so we know we've cleared it out of the way. So goodbye, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night, Charity. Good night. Good night, Chigodo. Chidiogo. I'm so sorry if I didn't pronounce. Good night, Chidiogo. Good night. Good night, Flyemi. Good night, Onoha. Yes, he's a prof. Good night, Lizzie. It's not good to eat chin chin in the night. It's ready. It's almost 9. So we don't. It's not good to eat chin chin in the night. Good night, Mohammed. Good night. Good night. Good night. Bye.